Hello everyone, I'm LordMidas and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Holy Fury. We are currently playing as the King Rodislav the Able of Novgorod, and from our humble beginnings as the High Chief of Ilmenia down here, we've come a long way to become the King of Novgorod, which is probably the biggest Slavic kingdom in the world right now, and we are currently in the process of basically expanding it even further. We've just won a conquest against the High Chief of Myria here, and to the south we are trying to force vassalize Kiev and do another border dispute here to the west, and thereby gain 2 more counties which contain the holy sites of our religion. And this way we'll have 3 holy sites of our religion under our control, which is perfect. King Rodislav has accomplished pretty much all of this in about 25 years. So he was 27 years old when we started, and now he's 53, which is a major feat for his life, and he should be remembered as a legendary ruler in the times to come. However, he is currently severely ill with great pox and is also stressed, which basically tells me that our days are currently numbered and we're gonna have a succession pretty much soon. Which is why I want to reassess the situation a little bit and see if we can make sure that the succession happens in a way that does not split the realm, and so that his legacy does not become the infighting of his brothers, of his sons rather, but rather becomes a major kingdom that holds together for the rest of time. So we're going to fix that by making sure that the junior heirs, which are not the primary heir, inherit titles which are strategically placed so that they probably won't declare independence of him, and at the same time would be easy to manage in case they do declare independence. So what we're going to do is we're going to give away all the duchies except our capital duchy. So currently we have the High Chiefdom of Ilmenia, which is our capital High Chiefdom here, and the other one is the High Chiefdom of Lithuania down here. So we're going to give this away because currently one of my sons, Yevstafia, is the heir to the High Chiefdom of Lithuania, and if he inherits, I am afraid that he will declare himself independent because he will be a duke down here away from the de jure capital, and yeah, that won't be good. So we're going to give away the High Chiefdom of Lithuania to the current Chief of Vilnius, who is the Slavic ruler in these parts. The other 2 counties are held by a pagan ruler, so we're not going to give the High Chiefdom to him. So we're going to make Chief Yevstafia. Okay, that's a coincidence. His name is also Yevstafia, so he's going to become the High Chief of Lithuania. There you go. Now he likes us even better. I'm going to go back and have a look again at what other titles do we have to go away. So now Yevstafia is going to inherit Narva and Torzok. So this county here and Torzok. Let's check where that is. Here. This is the county that we just conquered. I think we're going to give this away to a ruler of our religion and culture, but who is a lowborn with high stewardship, so that he can hopefully rule this and convert the culture to Ilmenian, because this is part of our de jure kingdom here. And who shall be the new chief of Torzok? I think I'm going to go with Vladislav, who is currently the steward of Smolensk, because he's also content, even though he's 41, but I think he will be able to produce heirs with the use of concubines, etc. Alright, Vladislav is now the chief of Torzok. So currently I've got 3 junior heirs, and what I plan on doing basically is giving them these 3 counties, which are right next to my capital duchy. And this way they will probably remain a vassal of the major or the primary heir and won't declare independence. Okay, so let's give away Narva so that they inherit basically these 3 counties? Nikita is the steward of Izborsk, shall be the new chief of Narva. And then we have to give away Skalovia, which was another county we recently conquered. And this shall go to Mstislav, commander of Livima. Skalovia down here, yeah. There you go. And now, I believe the inheritance situation, if I resume the game just to 1 day forward, let's check how it is now. So he's gonna inherit Pskov. Mitrofan is gonna get Luki, and Sudislav will get Godov. So they will get one of these chiefdoms each, which is just perfect. So they're not unlanded, so I'm being relatively fair to them. But at the same time, it makes the situation for the major or the primary heir much easier to handle, and our realm won't split apart upon our death. Also, one thing I figured out is that we can get 1 more county in the Kingdom of Ruthenia, because we're getting just 3 from Kiev. The other one, the 4th one, is in Galicia, Volhynia. So we could declare a conquest against our rival here, or we could save it a little bit and go against Tarjan to liberate Ruthenia from here. This is probably something we're gonna go with our next character, which will be Yaroslav. Alright. I'm also gonna take this opportunity before Erodislav dies to upgrade the tribal organization, because we need, or let's say I'm planning on having it at max tribal organization before we do the mass conversion from the Byzantine Emperor, because the higher tribal organization you have, the more vassals will join you in the mass conversion. So I'm going to increase the tribal organization to low, which should happen immediately. And that also implements the council, which basically means that all future laws now have to be voted on by the council members. So currently there's 3 opponents to increasing tribal organization. Yevstafie, our second son, is opposing it somehow. So our lover, Priestess Preyaslav of Solci, and our heir, Yaroslav Slovensky, is voting yes. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of council consideration here and check why they won't vote. Maybe we can ask our wife, who is currently malcontent. Unfortunately, she's the spy master, I think. Can we appoint a better spy master? Chief Vladke. Everybody pretty much hates me because it just increased tribal organization, I think. No, they hate me because of Great Pox and increased tribal organization. So women hate me because I have Great Pox, and the rulers hate me because I increased tribal organization. Okay. Anyway, so she hates me currently, which is very bad. She's the spy master, so I want to remove her from the spy master position, appoint someone else who will not hate me that much. Maybe Chief of Latgale, Lev, can be the spy master. We will give him an honorary title, Master of the Bow, to get his opinion up to 0. And will he now vote? Not yet. So we're gonna put an advisor also who will like us. So we're gonna put Demid, who will be a loyal vassal, Chief of Torzok, down here, as an advisor. That gets us 2 votes. That gets us how many votes? 1, 2, 3 in favor and 3 against. Which should be able to pass the law, no? I'm not sure. In any case, then we will ask our steward, Yevstafie, to request to support us in the council. We will owe him a favor, but it's okay. I'm gonna request council support. Okay. In the meantime, we will upgrade our tribal capital by making the piety-based buildings now. Wall and ditch. Actually, to be honest, I'm going to use the prestige-based building because this character is going to die pretty soon and I want to use the prestige before it simply expires into the score. So we're going to upgrade the practice range. And we have technology points to spend. I think I'm going to improve the improved keeps. This will be good once we become feudal. All of this technology will be useful at that time. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for now. We're gonna wait until he accepts our council support and then we'll start the voting for the law. Let's collect our army and go south to attack our enemies. I will support you in the in the council. Dear father, will support you in the council. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead with the law now. It's a medium tribal organization. Okay. He has voted in favor. Perfect. And now we have medium tribal organization, and I believe now I cannot increase it any further, so you can go the first 2 steps immediately, but not afterwards. This is something that Yaroslav, our son, will have to take care of when he inherits. Okay. So we're gonna combine our troops. Chief of Latgale has died. Oh. Somebody, so the Chief Yaroslav of Slutsk murdered him. In Latgale. I don't know why. Maybe they were rivals or something. Okay, we have to appoint a new spy master then. And I don't want to use these people who hate me as the spy master, so we're gonna appoint Nikita, Chief of Narva, as the spy master. And we're gonna put him to study technology in Constantinople. Let's take our armies south and teach these people who's boss. In the chaos surrounding the Battle of Novogrodek, my men cornered Sas, who was cut down with ease. So this is an enemy commander. Alright. Good riddance. Apparently one of our commanders, Mitrofan, slew him. Excellent. He used to be our marshal previously. He's old, but he's doing his job. We're also currently fighting against a peasant revolt, so let's take care of that before we go to Pinsk. Work has become boring and the hours of the day drag on. Diligence may be virtue, but it's exhausting. We're losing our diligent trait, probably because we're stressed, you know. But this is just a game, getting rid of my traits when I have too many, I think. My Chancellor Chief Vishara kindly suggested it would be of benefit to the realm if I studied the languages spoken at foreign courts. I don't want to owe him a favor, so if they can't speak Ilmenian, they're not important, and we have become shy because of that. Okay. Something happened to our court physician, Chief Sudislav the Strange of Ingria. He's finally dead. He died a natural death at the age of 53. He cured us, I think. I mean, he treated us quite well. Successful treatment, which is probably why we're still alive. He was famous for his strange treatments, and he finally is no longer among us. So we have to appoint a new court physician. Hopefully he can live up to the legacy of Chief Sudislav. Someone is burning. So my rival just burned someone. One of his courtiers. Okay. Not important there. What is he defending against? Oh! Tarjan. The Khagan of Tarjan is attacking Svetozar to make him a tributary state. This is not good. This means we have to go against the Khagan Tarjan pretty soon. Or at least inside his vassals against him. So what we're going to do is put our Chancellor to sow dissent here. And hopefully get his vassals to rebel against him. Chief Yaroslav of Tartu claims that Princess Pereslav Solsi is attempting to promote vile heresies. This is the third time someone has accused her of promoting vile heresies. And I'm not gonna believe it. Because we have a history together. Alright, the peasant revolt is over. When I keep the prisoner for now, maybe give him up to the gods in a sacrifice. Chief Yaroslav of Zubstov has usurped the title Chieftain of Smolensk. Alright, so there's some infighting going on here, and they are usurping each other's titles. Okay. So we're gonna move this army down to Kiev and force vassalize him before we go west. Young Mitrofan, our youngest, who used to be our youngest son before the birth of Sudislav, has finished his education. Okay, we're gonna use him for a marriage between the episodes. I will look for a nice match for him. Alright, so Kiev seems to be pretty weak. No army to speak of. 2,000 troops and 1,000 from vassals. So where exactly are they? Here. Okay, so they're coming back. I'm gonna siege Chernigov in the meantime. So they're locked, so we're gonna go ahead and fight them in Lubech. Our youngest son Sudislav is ready for a childhood focus. We're gonna make him dutiful to his elder brother. Right, we're gonna siege Lubech then. Lubech. We've come into contact with another blackguard. We're not gonna use that. We can't afford it. We're spending too much money funding this war right now. Our acquaintance, who was the wife of High Chief of Svetozar, is dead. Okay. No problem. I think he's gonna try to siege some of my territory here, but that won't really matter because we will get him eventually. We're gonna go ahead and siege his capital. A son is born to our heir, Yaroslav, so our grandson is now born. His name is Rodislav after us. I like that. I'm gonna keep that name. Okay, he's trying to unsiege some of his own provinces. We will get him. As soon as we're done here. So High Chief Svetozar of Krivichia is killing a lot of people. No idea why. Maybe he suspects them of satanic rituals or something. A son is born to our other son. He's a sickly child, so maybe our court physician can fix that. Let's go get them. Fear has broken, perhaps only temporarily, but I can still see the shadowy figures lurking in the corners. Are they real? Oh my god. We were stressed for so long that we're now a lunatic. How sad. So he's been a legendary ruler throughout his life, and now towards the end it's a bit sad to see him afflicted by great pox and becoming a lunatic at the same time. Alright, he's gonna go there, but I think I will get him. Alright, there it is. King Rodislav feasts with the gods at age 55. He died of great pox. A disturbed person, Rodislav was known throughout his lands as a raving madman towards the end of his life. Many are cautiously rejoicing at the news of his death, which would probably be his enemies. But little do they know that King Yaroslav, a devious and distrustful character, we expect him to have daggers with each of our names on. Long live King Yaroslav. Alright. So Yaroslav is a good character. He has high martial and high intrigue, which will be useful for us. We're going to pause the game here and assess the situation. So he wants to gain a title, which he will just now. So I'm going to resume the game just one day to get everything fixed up. And then we can assess the situation. Let's check out our council first. The Chancellor hates us because opinion of predecessor wasn't that good. Marshal. We will appoint Puchiala, Chief of Ingria, who is content, as our marshal. Tell him to organize raid here. Steward. I believe you have stuff here. Our brother, who hates us because he is a title claimant, etc., I think. Yeah. Can be the steward again. He's pretty good at it. And I'm going to award him an honorary title to make him like me a little bit more. So we're going to call him Master of the Bow again. Spy Master. Duga, our father's widow, could become a spy master, but she still hates me. I'm gonna try it with a honorary title. Court Jester, no. So I'm gonna send her a gift, maybe, to make her like me a little bit. Or shall I simply check if I can invite a character? Join court, yes. Any religion, any culture, men. With high intrigue. I think these Sumonusko people are still gonna hate me, so I'm gonna invite this Igor, commander of Croatia, who is a Croatian, to my court and appoint him as the spy master. He's also just and chaste, so I think he's a rather virtuous character, so he won't plot against me. Diviner, still Priestess Pryaslava, who was the lover of our father. We're gonna keep her as the diviner. Designated regent, Boleslava, our father's concubine. Okay, that's fine for now. We're gonna take concubines. Alright, that will not feel so good, I think, to take the widow or father as a concubine. So I'm gonna take Ivalda, who's a prisoner currently. She's chaste and strong. Not bad. She's Remover though, and she hates me. I wouldn't risk a concubine with 20 intrigue who hates me to try to kill me, so I'm gonna ask around people if they can give us concubines. It's good to have at least 3 concubines. Dobroslava, 32 years old, chaste, so I'm gonna use that. Yes. Can you offer a concubine? Greedy, arbitrary. I'm gonna take that. Svatyoslava. And can you offer a concubine? Genius concubine. Excellent. But she's remover. 13 intrigue. I think we're gonna handle that. We're gonna choose her as a concubine, and hopefully our spy master and my high intrigue will protect me against any plots from her. We're gonna choose the war focus because this is the character with whom I wanted to try the warrior lodges as well. And the war focus gives me plus 10 combat skills. So I'm gonna let it go one more day, and that gives me 41 combat skill. Perfect. And we're gonna choose an ambition to... We're not gonna have any ambition for now. Okay, so this is a major event. Alright, Luki, Chief Mitrofan of Luki, actually decided to go independent. My half-brother Mitrofan has chosen independence from my rule. Not good for you. We're gonna offer you vassalization. And he immediately accepts it. Okay. So become a vassal, even though you just decided to become independent. I think he is not stupid, so he understands what's gonna happen if he doesn't accept vassalization. Yeah, we're gonna nominate a successor. I think I'm gonna go with Yevstafie, Chief of Pskov. He's my brother, and he has excellent stats. So if my character dies and he inherits, I will actually not be sad about that. That's good. This is a good choice. Commander. Chief Vlad Gale, who hates me, can be a commander, sure. Do you still hate me? Yes. So you're gonna remain as a commander and hopefully get killed in a battle. Alright, so this is interesting now. We're gonna go ahead with this in the next episode. So now Yaroslav is going to lead Novgorod to future glory. Thank you very much for joining me. If you like this video, please click thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for future updates, and let me know in the comments down below what you think of the series so far. I will see you next time. Bye bye.